Some bands build their legacy over decades. Others change an entire genre with just a handful of albums. Necrophagist belongs to the second category. With only 2 studio albums, the German band became one of the most influential names in technical death metal history. Hi, welcome to Essentials. But what made Necrophagist so different? Why do guitarists still study their songs more than 20 years later? And how did one musician completely redefine the standard? Necrophagist was founded in Germany in 1992 by guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter Mohammed Süssmez. At a time when bands like Death, Morbid Angel, and Suffocation were pushing death metal into new territory, Mohammed envisioned something even more technical. Unlike many guitarists of the era, he wasn't inspired only by metal. He also studied classical composers such as Johann Sebastian Bach and Niccolò Paganini, blending classical harmony with brutal death metal. That combination would become the band's signature sound. In 1999, Necrophagist released its debut album, Onset of Putrefaction. One of the album's biggest secrets was that Mohammed recorded almost everything himself. He performed all the guitars, bass, vocals, and programmed the drums after repeated lineup changes made it impossible to keep a stable band together. The result was unlike anything death metal fans had heard before. Every riff sounded surgical. Every solo felt carefully composed rather than improvised. And every song pushed technical musicianship to a new level. So, what made Necrophagist so revolutionary? It wasn't just speed. The precision was extraordinary. Every note had a purpose. Every phrase flowed naturally into the next. It wasn't chaos. It was controlled complexity. That approach would become the blueprint for modern technical death metal. 5 years later came Epitaph. Many fans consider it one of the greatest technical death metal albums ever recorded. This time, Mohammed was joined by an exceptional lineup, including guitarist Christian Münzner and drummer Hannes Grossmann. The songwriting became even more sophisticated. The production was cleaner. The performances were nearly flawless. Songs like Stabwound, Only Ash Remains, and Fermented Awful Discharge are still considered some of the most challenging pieces in the genre. Although Necrophagist released only 2 albums, their influence can be heard across an entire generation of musicians. Bands such as Obscura, Archspire, Beyond Creation, Inferi, The Faceless, and First Fragment all carry elements of Mohammed's compositional style. Today, aspiring technical death metal guitarists continue to learn Necrophagist songs as benchmarks of precision and technique. Few bands have had such a profound impact with such a small discography. For years, fans waited for a third Necrophagist album. Mohammed confirmed in multiple interviews that new material was being written. But the album never arrived. As the years passed, the band's activity slowly faded away. Despite never officially announcing a breakup, former members eventually acknowledged that Necrophagist had come to an end. The unfinished third album remains one of the greatest mysteries in metal history. Necrophagist proved that influence isn't measured by the number of albums a band releases. It's measured by the musicians they inspire. With only 2 records, Mohammed Süssmez redefined what technical death metal could be. His relentless pursuit of precision, his unique blend of classical composition and extreme metal, and his uncompromising vision continue to inspire guitarists around the world. More than 2 decades later, Necrophagist remains the gold standard of technical death metal. I'm Doni, and thank you for watching Essentials. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more stories about the bands, albums, and musicians that shaped the history of metal.